Assalamu alaikum. Now we continue with the verbs. We left off last time with the verb first person plural we. الآن نكمل إن شاء الله مع بقية الضمائر في الفعل to be أو أن يكون أن يوجد. في المرة الماضية أنهينا عند ضمير المتكلمين أو first person plural we. So when you say will be, we say this sentence is we will be at the store with our friends. This here is the possessive pronoun. This goes with we, this pronoun, first person plural. So we and our, they go together. So if you say our, whatever, friends, property, something. I talked about in a previous video about how we understand this possession nature. It's not literal in the case of friends, family, things like this, but it's literal in the case of possessions like cars, property, and so on. So now we will be at the store with our friends. Again, this S here indicates the plural. In English, the singular of form of friend or the noun is friend. You just add the S and that's becomes plural, friends. So we will be at the store with our friends. Will indicates the future. Be, that's the verb that we use. It stays as it is. You just precede it or put before it the will. You say will be. هذه will be هذا الضمير we نحن. will be كما قلت سابقا الwill كلمة سوف في الانجليزيه في العربي، وعندما تتصل بالفعل سوف لا نلفظ الأف وتتصل الأس السين مع الفعل فيصبح سنكون. فإذا كنا نتحدث عن نحن you say we will be. will be بالإنجليزية لا تتغير مع كل الضمائر، تستعملها كما هي في هذه الحالة. فتقول we will be سنكون. الوي مفصول الضمير we نحن. will be كسوف في العربي، كأنك تقول سوف الويل will be نكون. في العربي موصولة مع بعض الضمير هذا و will be كلمة واحدة سنكون. ف we will be at the store with our ضمير الملكية الذي تستعمله مع الوي. فإذا أردت أن تفيد ملكيتك المتكلمين تتكلم باسم جماعة تقول هذا منزلنا، تستعمل كلمة our مع كلمة we. فإذا لم تكن الوي لم تكن في الجملة كما تقول تشير إلى بيت أو سيارة فتقول هذا بيتنا، فتستعمل this is our house. you say our. فهذا ضمير الملكية شبيه لكلمة نا. لما نستعمل ضمير نحن نستعمل نضيف إلى كلمة الاسم الذي نريد أن نصفه أنه لنا أو ملكية، نزيد النا على آخر الاسم، فأصدقاء تصبح أصدقاؤنا. نزيد هذه النا، فعندما نزيدها نفهم أن الأصدقاء هم لنا، أصدقاؤنا نحن. فالناف التي نستعملها مع ضمير نحن هي نفس الأور التي تستعملها مع ضمير we. So we will be at the store with our friends. We will be at the store with our friends. So in Arabic, when you say will be, as I said, the s in the you attach the s to the verb. The s is when you want to say will separately without connecting it to a verb, we say سوف. The word for will be will in the future, it's سوف. So if you don't want to attach it to the verb, you say سوف أكون. You just use, in this case we're using the first person plural, so the نحن سنكون. For this n indicates the we, the نحن. So if you don't want to attach it, you say سوف. You separate this and add an OF to the S here, and it becomes separate word, just like will in English. But usually it's not used like that. It's used like that sometimes, but usually that's how you connect the S and you drop the OF. So سوف is like will, but you can connect it to the verb and you drop the w and OF. Woof, سوف, of, that's dropped. So you do this with all verbs. You just connect the s to the prefix pronoun, or the pronoun that is attached to the beginning of the verb. So in this case, to indicate we say this n here, سنة سنكون we will be سنكون. You see, we will be, the three words are indicated in this one word here, سنكون. So you have to learn to break these and recognize the verb. And once you do that, you start to see what was connected to it, to understand what's meant by it. So this is a good skill to master when we're dealing with the Arabic verbs. The source verb is always three-letter word. So in this case, can is the source, which is the past tense of be. So you say he was, it's كان. You say كان, and it indicates the third person singular masculine, كان. And that's usually the case. So these three letters, they change. If you recognize the letters, this, you see the first, the middle letter in can is a vowel, and different verbs change differently. If they have vowels, they have a different way of changing. If they're in the past, it stays can. But if you go into the present, that it's called alif. That vowel becomes u. And depending on what pronoun was attached to it, sometimes it's dropped. So these changes, you can study them somewhere else. I said I'm not going to focus on grammar, but just so you know, you can use these videos about verbs as a template. So if you understand how these basic verbs, pronouns are connected to these verbs, you can use this as a template for any similar verbs. And one verb I can think about is said, which is used a lot. It also has a vowel in the middle of it. It's قال. It's three letters, qa, a, and l. So when you want to change it, you just you take the verb قال and you say سنة. You add the سنة. سنقول. You keep the l there. سنقول. This N is original in the verb, so that's why it stays there. The L in قال, which is say, is origin, so it stays there. So you say سنقول, سنقول. You change the middle vowel into an O. So I'm not going to talk like this about every verb, but just to give you an idea that you can use these as a template to any similar verbs. So always concentrate or knowing what or learning what the source verb is, which is a simple form, a 3-letter word usually. So سنكون, as I said, this is will be. سنكون. في, we talked about this before. في المحل. مع, with. مع, with. أصدقائنا. أصدقاء. أصدقائنا. You see, now this here is where the our in English. Our English in English comes before the noun. You need to indicate your relation to or possession of, or in the sense that our is used in. In Arabic, you just add the na in the case of our, in the first person plural. You add the na to the end of the noun. So friends here is أصدقاء. أصدقاء. That's the plural of friend. صديق. Masculine. So you add the na to it. You see أصدقاؤنا becomes our friend. So at the end, you watch the ends. You'll recognize the possessive pronoun our. In this case, it's na. In the case of we, it's na. And you attach the n to the beginning of the verb to indicate it's we will be, we. And the s at the beginning before that will indicate the will us be, if you're going to read it literal. So that's how this matches the English structure. So سنكون في المحل مع أصدقائنا. If it's female friends, you say صديقاتنا. صديقاتنا. صديقات is feminine for friends. صديقة is singular. صديقات, you just add the a at and it becomes plural. And again, the na. صديقاتنا. This na is the our in the pronoun our in English. So سنكون في المحل مع أصدقائنا or أو صديقاتنا. سنكون في المحل مع أصدقائنا or صديقاتنا. Now we come to they. They will be at the store with their friends. They will be at the store with their friends. They will be at the store with their friends. There is the possessive pronoun that goes with they. So there. It could easily be confused with the word there, which is when you point to something and you say it's there. هناك. In Arabic it's هناك. But there here, the writing is different, but it could be easily confused with that. But in the context, خلال السياق, context is سياق in Arabic, so within the context it's understood. So they goes with there. Will be. They will be at the store with their friends. They will be at the store with their friends. they تحدثنا عن they هذه الضمائر. تستطيع العودة إلى الفيديوهات السابقة. للجماعة الغائبة للمذكر أو مؤنث في الإنجليزي لا يختلف. will be سيكون أو سيكونون. في العربي هناك إضافات تكون على تفيد الجمع والحدوث الفعل في المستقبل وهكذا. هنا تستعمل will be مع كل الضمائر وتبقى كما هي لا تغيير عليها. they will be at the store سيكونون في المحل مع with their ملكيتهم للجماعة الغائبة تفيد الملكية. كما تحدثنا سابقا عن الملكية قد تكون حقيقية كالسيارة أو الكتاب أو تكون بمعنى أنهم لك علاقة بهم كتقول عائلتي. أنت لا تعني أنك تملكهم ولكن هم لك. فهذا هو معنى الملكية ليس بالمعنى الحرفي وأحيانا يكون بالمعنى الحرفي عندما تكون تتحدث عن شيء تملكه. In Arabic سيكون. Notice the ya. This ya at the beginning is used with the third person singular and plural, in this case masculine and feminine. So in this case it's feminine, masculine and feminine. We talked about the other pronouns. You can go back to them and you see how the difference is between the ya and the ta. So in here this ya is about the third person plural, they. In this case they is indicated by the o at the end here. So this ya could indicate a singular or a plural, but that's how you tell. At the end of the verb you get this o. This o indicates the masculine plural third person. سيكون third person plural سيكون في المحل مع أصدقاء plural of friends أصدقاء friends هم. This home here is the their in English. Home at the end of the noun, the plural noun أصدقاء in this case, it's a home. If you're talking about a third person plural, this indicates the possessive pronoun there. So home at the end of the noun. So سيكون في المحل مع أصدقائهم في المحل. سيكون so سيكون في المحل مع أصدقائهم. If it's females you're talking about, so as I said, objects can have a feminine or a masculine name. So if it's a feminine, so you say سيكن في المحل مع أصدقائهن. You see this أصدقاء, it's masculine for friends, plural friends. You add the hun. It's a hum. The possessive form, the pronoun is hum for masculine. It's hun, n, hun for feminine. So سيكن في المحل مع أصدقائهن, the feminine. سيكن في المحل مع أصدقائهن. Here we come to the second person plural. You is in the plural sense. You. هذه اليو للجماعة. اليو للجماعة وللفرد للمخاطب فرد أو جماعة هي نفس اللفظ الضمير في الإنجليزي. In English it's the same pronoun for second person singular and second person plural. So you will be at the store with your friends. You will be at the store with your friends. Your goes with you. Just like in the singular second person, the plural second person takes the your, possessive pronoun. Your friends. So you will be at the store with your friends. In Arabic, see, I put the N in here, and ستكونون. ستكون is for the singular second person. This ON, you can, as I said, I can skip this. So you can ستكونوا. But it's ستكونون, it's like more obvious. ستكونون. So ستكونون means you're talking to a group of masculine men or boys, and you say you will be. ستكونون. This ta, it goes with the second person, plural and singular, masculine and feminine. ستكونون في المحل مع أصدقاء. Notice now, the second person plural takes the kum. The singular just take the ka. أصدقائك. أصدقائك. You add the M to it, becomes for the plural. So ستكونون في المحل مع أصدقاء, plural for friends, masculine. kum. This possessive pronoun is kum, goes with the masculine ستكونون. You will be. ستكونون في المحل مع أصدقائكم. Feminine, if you're talking to a group of girls or women, so ستكن في المحل. So if it's masculine, you say ستكونوا or ستكونون, or ستكن if it's feminine. This takes the kun. أصدقاء, that's masculine for friends, plural. كن أصدقاؤكن. ستكن في المحل مع أصدقاؤكن. في الانجليزي هذا اليو تذهب مع الجماعة ومع الفرد المخاطب. will be كما قلنا، الويل كالسوف في العربي، ولكن نستعمل ستكون أو ستكون في الإنجليزي لا فرق مؤنث أو مذكر، فwill be تستعملها مع كل الضمائر مؤنث ومذكر، المخاطبين والمخاطبة أو المخاطب. at the store with your هنا هي ككم في العربية، أصدقاؤكم. لاحظ هنا قبل الاسم، في هذه الحالة جمع الأصدقاء friends، وهنا بعد الاسم، هكذا تكون في اللغة العربية مع المخاطب. لا يوجد مؤنث أو مذكر، لكن في العربية كما نعرف يكون هناك مؤنث أو مذكر. Okay, now we come to it. It will be in the river with its young. Here I changed the store to river and the friends to young. You can think of this as a duck or a goose or some birds. This young here means the الصغار. الصغار تستطيع أن تفكر في الإت في هذه الجملة كالبط أو الوز، وهذه فراخ أو صغار البط أو صغار الوز. So it will be in the river with its young. It will be in the river, this river, with its young. It will be in the river with its young. This its here is a possessive pronoun that goes with it. Just like he takes his, she takes her, and it takes its. So this its is the possessive pronoun with it. هذه الات كما قلت تستعمل مع الجمادات والحيوانات. لا نستعملها في العربية، ولذلك تستعمل هذه الات. تستطيع أن تقول هنا لم أستعمل اسم الحيوان، ولكن استعملت it حتى أستطيع أستعمل هذه الجملة مع ضمير الملكية. فهذا هو ترتبط هذه الاتس ضمير الملكية مع الات. اتس مع الات، فتقول it هي أو هو في العربي. في الانجليزيه لا تحتاج أن تعين الجنس، إذا كان حيوان أو جمادات تقول it will be in the river، في النهر. river هنا يعني نهر. لاحظ كتبت هنا in لأنه يكون في داخل النهر، هذا الحيوان الطائر. so in the هاي للتعريف، وهذا النهر river. with مع its young. It will be in the river with its young. young يعني صغير، ولكن في هذا السياق تستطيع أن تقول تصبح جمع للفراخ. فإذا لا تعرف الاسم الصغير الحيوان تقول it's young تفيد المعنى. it's young يعني صغارها. it's هذه الاس في الضمير، هذا الضمير يصبح ضمير ملكية. young يعني صغار. هو للمفرد تقول young، لكن في هذه الحالة تصبح جمع نفس الكلمة. It will be in the river with its young. In Arabic says ستكون. If you need to know if it's a feminine or a masculine. Inanimate objects can be feminine or a masculine, have a name, a feminine name or a masculine name. So if you don't know what the gender or if it's a feminine or a masculine, you say سيكون. سيكون goes with the masculine, so always you say the سيكون until you know what the name. If it's a feminine you say ستكون. في النهر. النهر here is the river. This L here is the. نهر is river. river. So ستكون في النهر مع صغار. With the feminine you say صغارها. This ha is the possessive pronoun with the feminine ستكون. So ستكون goes with the ha. This ha is added to the صغار is plural for young. صغار for small children you say, or young you say صغار. صغار means small, so this is plural for small ones, you say small ones. Ha indicates it's. Ha in here is added to the plural noun. It's here it's equal to it's in the English sentence. So ستكون في النهر مع صغارها. This is for a feminine. For a masculine, سيكون في النهر مع صغاره. He. So صغاره. If it's a feminine, صغارها. Ha. So that's for these possessive pronouns. Okay, now we have these questions. Notice in here, this is where will I be. This I, notice where the I goes between the will and be. So if you say where will I be, if this is the question you ask, where will, that's where the pronoun I goes. So you say where will I be. Where will I be. في الانجليزي لاحظ هذا الضمير المتكلم. في هذه الحالة عندما تسأل السؤال تضع الضمير بين الفعل be والwill سوف، فيصبح where will I be. إذا قلت where will be I لا تستعمل هكذا الجملة، فسيكون غريب، فهكذا تستعمل. نادرا ما تستعمل هذه الجملة، ولكن هكذا تقولها عندما تستعملها. فتقول where will I be. In Arabic we discussed this ain and first pronoun ana. This is how it comes when you connect it to the verb be, will be. This here is سأكون. سأكون, I will be. I will be. So it stays as it is in Arabic. So you say أين سأكون. I put the ana here so to indicate it's the first person, but usually you do أين سأكون without using the ana here. But I put it here so if you say it, it's not going to be a problem, but as I said, it's usually not used. So you can say أين سأكون. أين سأكون. أين سأكون. أنا. Where will you be. Where will you be. Notice that where the pronoun you, second person, you're talking to singular or plural, it's between the will and be. So where will you be. Where will you be. لاحظ نفس العملية. الضمير المخاطب جمع أو مفرد، كما قلت لا يهم مذكر أو مؤنث، تضعه هنا you بين البي والwill. سوف will، بالكينونة أو أن يكون يوجد. أين ستوجد، بهذا المعنى قد تستطيع أن تفكر فيها. So where will you be. Where will you be. أين ستكون. ستكون you say أين ستكون. أين ستكون. That's for when you're talking to a boy or a man. أين ستكوني. You just add the E if you're talking to a girl or a woman. أين ستكوني. This E here. And this is where most people whose native tongue is not Arabic, they make the mistake. The ni and the an. The E here, they mistake if they're not used to a feminine and the masculine. So this E goes with the feminine, and this an goes with the masculine. ستكون. Feminine, if you're talking to a woman, you say ستكوني. ستكوني. أين ستكون. أين ستكوني. أين ستكون. أين ستكوني. Where will he be. Where will he be. Again, this he is between the be, will be, and will and be. So where will he be? لاحظ أيضا هنا الضمير الغائب المفرد المذكر he بين البي والwill. will he be. So where will he be? أين سيكون؟ أين سيكون؟ Where will he be? In Arabic it's أين سيكون. سيكون. We used it before in the previous sentence with the third person masculine singular. سيكون. أين سيكون. أين سيكون. Where will she be? Where will she be? Where will she be? So أين ستكون هي. أين ستكون هي. أين ستكون هي. أين ستكون هي. This O at the end is just a small like this. ستكون هي. أين ستكون هي. هي. أين ستكون هي. Where will she be? أين ستكون هي. أين ستكون هي. Where will they be? Where will they be? كما قلت they للضمير الغائب الجماعة. So بين البي والwill. Where will they be? Where will they be? أين سيكونون. أين سيكونون. This here سيكونون for the third person plural masculine, and سيكون third person plural feminine. So أين سيكونون, if the group you're talking about it's absent or third person and plural masculine, so سيكونون. أين سيكون, that's for if they're a woman. If you're talking about a group of women or girls, you say أين سيكون. So let's repeat this. Where will they be? أين سيكونون. أين سيكون. Here if you're talking about plural, second person plural, in English it's the same you. So where will you be? Where will you be? Where will you be? أين ستكونون. أين ستكونون. أين ستكونون. So أين ستكونون. أين ستكونون. أين ستكن. أين ستكن. If you're asking a group of women, you say أين ستكن. أين ستكونون. Where will we be? Where will we be? Where will we be? أين سنكون. أين سنكون. Again, the we in here between the will and the be. So where will we be? In Arabic, أين سنكون. أين سنكون. Again, this N here indicates the we in there. أين سنكون. Where will we be? For it, we say where will it be? 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 As I said, there is no it, so it's either a feminine or a masculine, and if you don't know, you just say سيكون for the masculine form. أين سيكون. أين سيكون or أين ستكون. أين ستكون. These here I wrote them down, the pronoun I, you, he, she, it, we, they, you, plural. They all go with will be. These go with will be. You can write these down and match them with each one here. My goes with I, your goes with you, his goes with he, her goes with she, our goes with we, their goes with they, its goes with it, your goes with you again. When you're talking to two person in Arabic, they have a special pronoun and name for it. But because we don't have it in English, I did not want to include it. This way keep everything matched. But you will see it in writing, and usually you will not hear it used in everyday language. But in the classical language, you will see it used, and in writing you will see it used. So just for you to be familiar with it and use it as a template, as I said, with these verbs, they change differently depending on whether they have vowels or no. But the root, three-letter root, when you get familiar with it, you can make the changes. If you say they both were, you add just the to indicate two persons. You say kana. As I said, in English, you don't have to indicate that unless you say both, if you need to say it. So they both were, that's for the third person. Kana, you add that there. If they're feminine, you say kanata. They were, kanata, but they both were. If you're talking to both of, you say you both were, you say kuntuma for feminine and masculine. Kuntuma. You add this ma, kuntuma. If you talk about the future, you say satakuna. Both for masculine and feminine. Satakuna. You both will be. Satakuna. They will be. For masculine, you say sayakuna. They both will be. For masculine, you say sayakuna. You say that na again. Sayakuna. If it's feminine, they both will be. Say satakuna. You both, antuma. So if you want to say you were both there, you say antuma. Anta is for a singular second person. Anta. Masculine. In a feminine, you can use anta and add the ma for both feminine and so antuma. You say antuma. You both, antuma. If they're absent or third person, you say they. I put here a / them because you can say I gave them. The way you do it, you add this huma to the end of the verb. You say I gave them. You say أعطيتهما. Huma. أعطيت. I gave. أعطيت. I gave. So huma becomes the them. So they both huma. You can say huma fil bayt. They both are at the house. Huma fil bayt. Huma. If you point to two, you say those two. If they're masculine, you say هذان. هذا is for singular. If they're both two, you say هذان. We did not use these pointing pronouns or when you point something or someone, so that's a different line. Those two, hatan, for feminine. You say those two hatan if they're feminine. Hatan. Those two hadan, or those two hatan. In English, it's the same for both feminine and masculine. And here it's for hadan for masculine, hatan for feminine. Okay, thank you for listening. Next time, inshallah, we start with another verb. I hope this was useful. See you next time. شكرا على الاستماع. إن شاء الله المرة القادمة نبدأ مع فعل جديد. أرجو أن أكون وفقت في الشرح هذه الأفعال، وأن تكون هذه المحاضرة الشروح مفيدة. شكرا على الاستماع. إن شاء الله نراكم في المرة القادمة. السلام عليكم.